ये हम करते ना ये। रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही है ना? Good morning, all of you children. Can you hear me? Anshul Jain. Everybody, please put on a video. Okay, fine. Karthik, can you hear me? Karthik Bhargav. Isha, Ishita, can you hear me, beta? Okay. Please put on your video, all of you. Suhani, Shreyas, Monish, Mehul. Please put your, I hope your copies and your pen are ready, children. Yes or no? Karthik Bhargav, I'm asking you something. Karthik,
Yes, ma'am.
beta, your
Yes,
pen and copy is ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My net is not okay.
Okay. Okay, now without wasting our time, let us begin with the chapter. Write it down. Nationalism in India, chapter 2. Chapter 2. Introduction. Write over the introduction. Put a dash. Dash means an arrow, and then you write. Development of modern nationalism. Development of modern nationalism in India is connected to anti-colonial movement. Anti-colonial movement, COLONIAL. Anti-colonial movement. When people were oppressed, when people were oppressed, under British. Under British, put a dash, they shared bonding of unity. Bonding of unity. Bonding of unity, full stop. Next, again put an arrow and then write Ishita Sood. Repeatedly, I have been telling you to put on your video. Let me remove you. Okay. Chirayu has sent one message. I am repeating it again. Please, children, pay attention. The first point. Development of modern nationalism. Development of modern nationalism in India is connected to anti-colonial movement when people were oppressed. This is a warning I'm giving you. I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Ishita Sood. Anti-colonial movement, comma, when people were oppressed under British, comma, put a dash over there, they shared bonding of unity. Full stop. Next, again put an arrow and write, but each class and group. Voice is okay, children? Just thumbs up. Okay. But each class and group felt the effects of colonialism, colonialism, but each class and group felt the effects of colonialism differently, comma, experiences were varied, comma, and their notion of freedom were not same, full stop. Again put an arrow and then write on the next line. Congress under Mahatma Gandhi. Congress under Mahatma Gandhi tried to unite these groups. Together within one movement, but the unity did not emerge, without conflict, full stop. Next heading, First World War, comma, Khilafat and non-cooperation. First World War, Khilafat and non-cooperation. and non-cooperation. Full stop. Okay, write down first point. The First World War created the First World War created a new economic and political situation. A new economic and political situation as it had increased as it had increased heavy defense expenditure. हाँ सर, हाँ गुड मॉर्निंग सर. अभी बात करूंगी आपसे थोड़ी देर में, मैं इसीलिए कल फोन कर रही थी, अभी करती हूँ आपसे बात. मैं घर से ले रही हूँ क्लास. हाँ. ओके ओके ओके. आई टॉक टू यू. ओके. The First World War created a new economic and political situation as it had increased heavy defense expenditure in the war. Heavy defense expenditure in the war, full stop. This led to, put a dash. Now ABCD point you are going to write. A, increasing taxes and custom duties. Increasing taxes and custom duties. Second point, income tax was introduced. Income tax was introduced. Soham, Suhani, your videos are not on. Okay. Income tax was introduced, comma, price increased, price increased, full stop. Next point, extreme hardship, extreme hardship for the common people, for the common people. Okay, now pay attention, children. Those who have come just now, those who all were late. Okay, since this is a new this thing for me, please leave at least one page and then you continue. Please leave one page and then you continue. Okay, I'm repeating the second heading, the First World War and First World War, comma, Khilafat and non-cooperation movement. The First World War created a new economic and political situation as it had increased heavy defense expenditure in the war. This led to, those who have come just now, kindly write this now points A, B, C, D. First, increasing taxes and custom duties. Full stop. Income tax was introduced. Next point, prices increased. Next point, extreme hardship for the common people. Hardship for the common people. Next point, forced recruitment. Forced recruitment. This completes your first point. Now you write the second point. This is your ABCD point plus the first point. Second point, in 1918-1919, 1918-1919, and 1920-21. 1920-21, crops failed in many parts of India. Crops failed in many parts of India, resulting in shortages of food. Resulting in shortages of food, comma, accompanied by influenza epidemic. Influenza epidemic. Influ, F-L-U-E, N-Z-A, influenza epidemic in 1921. Comma, 12 to 13 million people died. 12 to 13 million people died as a result of famine, F-A-M-I-N-E, famine and epidemic. Famine and epidemic, full stop. Next point, third point, at this stage, a new leader appeared. A new leader appeared with a novel, N-O-V-E-L, novel method of struggle. Novel method of struggle. Full stop. Next heading. Those who have come just now, kindly leave 1.5 page and then you write the idea of Satyagraha. The idea of Satyagraha. Next heading, the idea of Satyagraha. First point. Mahatma Gandhi returned to India. Mahatma Gandhi returned to India in January 1915, 1915. In January 1915, from South Africa. From South Africa, Mahul, You have joined just now. Write the heading, the idea of Satyagraha. Idea of Satyagraha, Mahatma Gandhi. First point, Mahatma Gandhi returned to India in January 1915, 1915, from South Africa, where he successfully where he successfully fought against racist, racist, racist apartheid, 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 with a with a novel method with a novel method of mass agitation of mass agitation. Guru Yashpal Singh and Arpit Sharma, your videos are not on. With a novel method of mass agitation. Put a dash. Satyagraha. Write in capital letter Satyagraha. Underline it. Again put a dash. Which emphasized, right over there, which emphasized the power of truth. The power of truth. Next point, it suggested that if the cause was true, if the cause was true and the struggle was against injustice, then physical force was not necessary was not necessary to fight the oppressor, to fight the oppressor. Full stop. Next point, without vengeance, without vengeance, vengeance, vengeance or aggression, without vengeance or aggression, comma, a satyagrahi, a satyagrahi could win the battle. A satyagrahi could win the battle through non-violence. Satyagrahi could win the battle through non-violence by appealing to the conscience, by appealing to the conscious. See the spelling of conscious, conscience. Conscience of the oppressor. Conscience of the oppressor, for a dash, who had to be persuaded, who had to be persuaded to see the truth, to see the truth as truth was as truth was bound to truth was bound to ultimately ultimately triumph. Triumph. Triumph means victorious. Triumph. Next point. Gandhiji also believed. Gandhiji also believed that non-violence could unite all Indians. Could unite all Indians. Full stop. Next point. Many called it passive. Many called it passive. But Mahatma Gandhi said said that this power is not passive, but it has intense activity. It has intense activity as it was in South Africa. As it was in South Africa. Full stop. Next point. A satyagrahi, a satyagrahi does not inflict pain, does not inflict pain, Pain, on the adversary, on the adversary, 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 adversary. He does not, comma, he does not seek, he does not seek his destruction. He does not seek his destruction. Full stop. Satyagraha, Satyagraha is a pure soul force, is a pure soul, soul, soul force, and truth, and truth is the base of the soul. Truth is the base of soul. Full stop. Till here we are going to do, children. Okay, because you'll be having your other class tomorrow. Please be on time, otherwise you are going to miss one paragraph or two paragraph, and again you are going to waste your time by after seeing the videos.